You're free now. Free to stream beyond your wildest dreams. Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Welcome to the KSL Real Estate Show. Hear updates on the national and local Utah real estate markets. We cover residential and commercial properties. Plus, get inspiring ideas to make your house a home from our sponsor, Osmond Designs. Here's Heather Osmond and Jeff Caplan on KSL News Radio.
Welcome to the Real Estate Show. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeff Caplan, here with Heather Osmond from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem. What's going on at the stores?
Oh, Jeff, it has been an exciting and fun week at Osmond Designs. It has been the Super Bowl of all Super Bowls in the interior design and furniture business. And that's what we've been doing. We've been setting up these parade homes for the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. I'm a little biased. I'm a Utah County girl. But I have a lot to brag about for Utah Valley Parade of Homes this year. There are 33 homes in the parade, and we're in setup mode. And it's craziness. You know, we're usually some of the last people to go in, Jeff. So we do, the furnishings. We work on these homes all year long. And there's always subcontractors that are delayed, either labor, they're sick, they're on vacation, they're waiting for supplies. There's always reasons. So we go in, we start designing and furnishing these homes. And then they move our stuff, and then we have to fix it again. We go like 4 times.
So I have to ask, because you mentioned that you sell tickets at the store to the Parade of Homes. You've mentioned you work on it. You mentioned you're a sponsor. What do you actually do for the Parade of Homes? What's the work?
All the work. It's teamwork that makes these parade homes what they are. So Utah Valley specifically has some of the probably more well-known builders in the state. A lot of this is their business for the entire year. So the parade goes for 3 weekends, just over 2 weeks long. The tickets are available at Osmond Designs right now and Central Bank. We co-sponsor the parade. You can buy discount tickets at Central Bank and Osmond Designs. So in addition to setting up the parade homes, delivering them, furnishing them, accessorizing multiple times because people keep moving our stuff. That's been my big thing for this week. Stop moving our stuff. Take a picture and then just move it back. But we do a lot of that. But like I had mentioned, it's really teamwork. That's what is so fantastic is the plumber, the electrician, the framer, the roofer. I mean, there's so much time and energy and money that goes into these homes that we're really just proud of our industry here in Utah. It's great to be in the construction field right now here in Utah. Today, I'm so excited because we have Steve Caldwell. He is tell me what your official title is.
I'm the executive officer.
The executive officer for the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. You've been on the show before. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Always good to have you, Steve. And I was telling Jeff before the show started, Steve and I get together. We could talk about Parade of Homes for probably weeks and months. We get a little excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a great parade this year. One of the best ever, I think.
And I can't believe that because every year I think, we can't top last year. It's not going to be as good. I wonder what we're going to say. But this year doesn't disappoint.
No, there's some really unique homes. They're very well decorated and designed. They're spread out through Utah Valley, probably better than we've ever had them. One of our main areas this year will be Mapleton-Salem area. That seems to be taking off because of the land availability and bigger lots available. So there's going to be some really, really nice places to go see this year.
For sure. It used to be the north end. It used to be Alpine, Highland, Lehigh, that Traverse area. Eagle Mountain has really exploded. But this year, it seems to be in the south.
A little bit more than it ever has been. There's still some really nice homes in Alpine and Highland area, Lehigh, but Mapleton, Salem just seems to have taken off this year.
For sure. So the Home Builders Association, if you are just joining us, puts on an event every single year. It's called the Parade of Homes. So St. George just finished theirs. Now, Utah Valley's up. Then it's Salt Lake. Then Park City, Showcase of Homes. Northern Wasatch. What did I miss?
And Cedar City later on in the year.
Cedar City later on. So it just keeps going.
Does that take us into fall?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Cedar City's, I think, is in September around Labor Day or somewhere around there.
It's awesome. So the building industry in Utah does not stop.
No.
No.
There's always a lot going on, but especially around parade time.
For sure. Why do you think that is, Steve?
Parades are special. They give our industry and our association a chance to show some of the products we have, some of the quality workmanship, some of the locations. So it's really a great picture into what the building industry is in Utah Valley. And we're very proud of what it is and what they do. And so it's a great time to show off.
Yeah. So oftentimes you'll be sitting at home, you get on the internet, there's the house, the Pinterest, you get design and remodeling ideas and maybe even new construction ideas of building your dream home someday, right? And then the Utah Valley Parade of Homes that we're talking about today, that gives you the opportunity to actually walk these homes. You are not only being able to see everything in person, but the builders are there to ask questions, and it's free of charge to get this advice, right? The tickets are on sale. They're $25 per ticket.
Correct.
They're being sold at Osmond Designs and Central Bank for $22 a ticket.
Correct.
And if you purchase your ticket at Osmond Designs, you get, I'm a little biased, but you get a free lanyard to hold your ticket, and you get a free bag. So you can put your magazine, your water bottle, your lanyard in there, grab your bag, and you're off and running, which is kind of fun.
Well, for us, it's really important to have sponsors, and we really appreciate Osmond Design and Central Bank as our lead sponsors for this year's parade, and it really makes a difference. So we hope you'll support them and buy your tickets there.
Tell us a little bit about the details of the parade. When does it open? What are the hours and the days?
Well, this year's parade will open on the 6th of June, which is a Thursday. It'll open from noon until 9. Our parade's open until the 22nd of June, except for Mondays, Sundays, and Mondays. We're closed. That gives the builders a chance to recoup and to clean up the place and be ready for the next week.
Or hopefully take their wives out on a date. Oh, my word.
Yeah.
The rush and all the time and effort they put into getting the home prepared, and then they have to take 3 weekends, 2 weeks off from their families and their kids right around graduation time is just asking so much.
Yeah, I think it reminds me of what at least my wife has told me about having children. It's always fun and exciting, and by the end, you're just completely fed up with it. You'll never do it again. And then a month later, you're starting your house for the next year.
So I'm curious about, as a parade goer, how many houses this year? How many homes?
There's 33 homes.
Can you get to all of them in a day?
No, I don't think you could get to all of them in 2 or 3 days, unless you were really, because they're spread out and because of the size of them. It's going to take 3 or 4 days to get through homes.
Now, when you buy your tickets at Osmond Designs, does that cover you for multiple days, or do you have to buy them again?
No, one ticket works for the whole parade, and that means you can go through every house one time, and then you get to select 2 homes that you can go back a second time. And so there's plenty to see. Not everybody will get through all the homes. In fact, very few will get through all the homes, but there's different routes. You could spend a day in Alpine, Highland area, a day in Salem, a day in Mapleton. There's just a lot of different routes you could take and see as many homes as you wanted to see.
When you go back for the second trip, you're taking copious notes and asking a lot of questions, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of reasons people go to the parade. Some are looking for homes and looking for builders. In our parade, there's probably pricing from about $700,000, $600,000 up to about $10, $12 million. And so not everybody's going to be able to afford the most expensive homes or even most of the homes, but it gives you ideas on decorating or designing or colors, furniture. It gives you a whole lot of ideas. And I think that's what they're used for more than purchasing. Some are still purchasing, like locations. Subdivisions are still available. Some of the builders, will turn it into their model after the parade and use it for their model home in that subdivision. But most of them are individual owners that have really expensive tastes.
Yeah, that's always fun and exciting to see how your neighbors live in your own neighborhood or in your own city. Walking through these homes, you'll see the latest and greatest in appliances, in paint textures. Last week we had Jones Paint and Glass, and they were talking about all the new finishes and how some of the new flat finishes, you actually can clean them now, which is incredible. All the bells and whistles. Stay tuned. You're listening to the KSL Real Estate Show. We're going to be talking about the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. Stay tuned.
We're back with the KSL Real Estate Show, sponsored by Osmond Designs on KSL News Radio.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Show, and thank you for listening. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem. I know that you're selling tickets to the Parade of Homes, which we're talking about today. You're involved. What kind of designs, what new trends are you putting into some of these homes on the Parade of Homes?
Jeff, we always save the best furniture for the Parade of Homes. In fact, we purchase a lot of this furniture 6 months before the parade even starts, and we exclusively don't even bring it into our store. We don't put it on our own showroom because we want it to be first seen at the Utah Valley Parade of Homes or any Parade of Homes that we're involved with. So that's a lot of fun. Furniture is always something that people are curious about. They love to see what's going on, the trends. Trends right now, Jeff, since you asked.
Wait, you're going to say? Because it's a secret until we get to the
I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I mean, it's radio, so I can only do so much, but it's just cleaner lines. Everything is clean and simple and relaxed and cozy. That's probably the best way that I can describe this. So in master bedrooms, primary suite bedrooms, is that what they officially call them? Upholstered headboards, right? Just soft and cozy. And the sectionals are now Revolution fabrics with performance fabric, so you can spill a Diet Coke and wipe it up. Or if your kids spill ice cream, you can wipe it up. So just family-friendly textures and fabrics that are soft. So one of my favorite trends right now in not only the country, but also in Utah is just soft, cozy, family-friendly fabric. So that's in sectionals and chairs and bedding and fabric headboards and, all of that. So we just want a place to relax. And I think that's the main trend for the Parade of Homes this year. And it's really in warmer tones. So those beiges, those creams, those chocolate browns, those caramel leathers are coming on really, really strong. We're tired of the sterile white and gray that just feels kind of institutional like a hospital. So we're bringing a lot of color into the parade. So that's really fun. We have Steve Caldwell. He is the executive officer of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes on the show with us today. Welcome back, Steve.
Thank you.
He knows everything about the parade, and Steve and I can talk for hours and hours about all the exciting stories and adventures over many, many years. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about what are the benefits of the homeowners to be involved in the Parade of Homes.
That's a good question. I think it's different for every homeowner. Some like to be able to show off what they've got or what they're doing, and they're really proud of their product and want other people to see it. I think one of the biggest benefits in this market is that your home will be done completely and will be done on time. And that includes landscaping, everything else. It has to be done on time for the parade to open. And so you're guaranteed your home will be done. And in this market, that isn't always the case.
That's huge.
It is huge.
Yeah, most builders don't meet those time frames.
Well, I don't want to blame the builders, but it is so hard to get the supplies in.
The subcontractors to cooperate.
Everything coming in, it's very difficult. And so the parade kind of overrides all of that and makes a big difference.
I love that. And I think also those subcontractors do their very best work because they know 20,000 people are going to be walking through. So they want their cabinets to look great. They want their paint to look great. I want my furnishings to look great. So that's really, really important. So there are a lot of discounts that the owners receive.
Yeah, they receive some discounts. I'm not sure. It's my own opinion that they keep a lot of the discounts because usually they upgrade. You know, they start looking at things and they upgrade to show and to put it in their home. So a lot of them get discounts, but they upgrade to where it's probably costing them about the same as a normal home, but they're getting a lot more for their money.
That's awesome. What are the benefits of a subcontractor like my company participating in the Parade of Homes?
I think there's always a lot of different things, and for everybody it's different. The first thing is the loyalty from the builder. And so if you're building and he's building in the parade, you want to take care of him and you want your product to show and make him look good. And so, you know, that's the loyalty. You're going to get return business. That's a really big part of it. The other one is there's just a lot of new products and new opportunities to show things that you always haven't been able to do. And it's hard to get those to the public and for the public to see those. So this gives every subcontractor a chance to show a little twist on what he does or what he offers and show some things that are pretty unique.
I think that's amazing. As an owner of a local business in Utah, the Osmond Designs Furniture and Interior Design Stores, I love that people are paying money to come and see my furniture because they can come into my showrooms and they can look for free. But when you actually see it in a setting, in a home, it has a different feel than in my showroom. So that's a huge benefit for people in my industry.
Yeah, the homes really do show well. And there's so many different styles and designs that everybody gets to kind of see what they're interested in. And it's interesting how when I'm at a home, I'll hear people complain about this home. And it's a $5 million home, and they're complaining about some of the things in it, you know, that any of us would absolutely love. And then there's others that are just flabbergasted by what's available and what the opportunity is.
What are the price points of the homes that are going to be showing this year?
I think the least expensive is around $650,000, $700,000. And they go up to probably around $12 million.
Well, $650,000, $750,000, that's an average home in Utah.
That's a starter home, right?
And they are. There are 3 or 4 that are probably what you would consider starter homes. And I really appreciate those people putting them in the parade because I want to be able to show everything that's available, not only subdivision-wise, but product-wise. And they need to be able to see something that they can afford or they're interested in and see some of those products. So we really pride ourselves in having a wide range of products in our parade of homes.
I think that's great. And you may not be in the market to build a new home, and that's okay. But maybe there's a backsplash that you like. Maybe there's a paint color that you love, or maybe there's a brand new carpet texture or hardwood flooring that you didn't know existed, and you see it in a home and you love it. And that is the purpose of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back with Steve Caldwell, Executive Director or Officer. You're the Executive Officer. You're just the king of Utah Valley Parade of Homes is what it is. But stay tuned. We're going to be right back with Steve Caldwell.
Welcome to the KSL Real Estate Show. Hear updates on the national and local Utah real estate markets. We cover residential and commercial properties. Plus, get inspiring ideas to make your house a home from our sponsor, Osmond Designs. Here's Heather Osmond and Jeff Caplan on KSL News Radio.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Show, and thank you for listening. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs with stores in Lehigh and Orem, and you're selling tickets to the Parade of Homes at the store.
Yes, we are, Jeff. It is full-on party time at Osmond Designs. Not only are we selling tickets, we have lines out the doors for a lot of those, which is super fun. We're giving away free bags, free lanyards, and $3 off each ticket. So if you're buying multiple tickets, that really adds up really quickly, and we'd love to have you. So that's at the Orem and the Lehigh location. And then Central Bank, who also is a title sponsor with Osmond Designs, they also have discount tickets that they are selling. So check out Central Bank. Today we have Steve Caldwell. He's the Executive Officer of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes back on the show with us. Welcome, Steve. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Good to see you. There are always fun and exciting stories associated with the Parade of Homes, but that's just one event that the Home Builders Association puts on. please tell all of our KSL friends a little bit more about the Home Builders Association and why it exists.
Well, I think every home builders association is a little different, but I think ours is really unique. I'm very proud of what our association is. We have a little over 800 members right now of our association. It's builders and suppliers, people that are interested in serving the construction industry, the residential construction industry in Utah Valley. I think if you were to describe our association, it's really based on service. Our association, we have really great people that are willing to give. It's always interesting to go to one of our meetings and see two competitors over there talking about a problem, helping each other through the problem, whether it be roofing or siding or structure. They collaborate and work really well together. As far as service goes, we have a really unique association as far as giving back to the community of certain things that we're involved in every year. One of my favorite things has always been the Subcontractors for Santa program that we do in October every year. We pick about 30 to 40 homes in the valley. We go around and do small projects for them for Christmas. And every year there's all kinds of unique stories about helping people that really had no idea that this was going to be happening for them. And our members, they stand in lines to be able to help those people. We had a family this past year in Springville that had cancer. I called her to see if I could come over and look at her house. She said she was just too ill for me to come over. She just didn't feel good enough. The person that gave me her name, I called them and told them that. They said they would make arrangements for me to go with them in. We got into this home, and they did not have a working bathroom in this home. She was in bed alone. She had 4 or 5 kids in the house, but they really didn't have a working bathroom. And so the builder that we got to work on that was going to go in and just fix the bathroom. Instead, they tore out the downstairs bathroom, put in a new shower, a new tub, put in a new faucet, basin, everything, cabinet, and just fixed this whole thing up for this lady that just made a huge difference in their lives. And there's many, many stories like that. Railings for elderly people so they can get out of their garages. Just a lot of little jobs. But we've done 30 or 40 jobs probably for the last 20, 25 years in Utah County, and it's really made a big difference in people's lives. The other thing that service is a big part for us is scholarships. This past year, or this year, we'll probably give out between 50 and 60 scholarships in our area. We do some through our members and their families. We'll do some through BYU, UVU, and Snow College. And we take the money from the Parade of Homes and we put it in an endowed scholarship and always give out a lot of scholarships and help the students in the area. We just started doing high school kids and gave out some tool scholarships to high school kids. We just have a really generous association with really good people that are looking for ways to help others.
I think it's incredible to be able to network with this caliber of people. The reason that a lot of these trades and contractors join the association is for the networking opportunities, for sure. To be among the best contractors and subcontractors and banks and, associates, all the title companies and anyone else that wants to join this organization, be able to talk to one another and support each other's businesses, specifically local business, is so valuable for all of us in the industry. I'm always amazed at how many return builders and trades come back to the Home Builders Association and sign up every single year. And those are the people at the meetings. And then there's also the brand new people. Every month you introduce all of the new members, and there's how many, 10 maybe each time? I don't know.
Yeah.
It varies, but there's so many. There's great opportunities for all of us to be members and support this organization, not only for the networking and for bettering your personal business, but also for helping other people and their businesses. And then just like you said, giving back to the community. There's so many needs and so many generous people that are willing to give. And a lot of that is just repainting, recarpeting, so many opportunities to help our neighbors and friends here in Utah, which I admire and respect. For the Parade of Homes, let's go back to that. Who attends the Parade of Homes?
People that attend the Parade of Homes are always unique, and there are a lot of Utah people, but it's amazing to me every year how many calls we get and how many people are interested in coming to Utah Valley to see our Parade of Homes. This year I've had calls from Wisconsin and Boston and Oklahoma, and they're always looking for directions or a hotel, or, not too many are familiar with Utah County. So how far is the airport from Utah County? Where are the hotels? Where are the homes? I'm only going to be here for 3 days. Which are the best ones to see? It's amazing. I'll bet we get 2 or 3 calls a day from out of state. Last year at our parade, we sold tickets in 40 different states of the nation and in 20 nations for the Parade of Homes.
Why are they coming here?
I think Utah has a reputation of being into the parade and into homes a step above other people, and so they're coming here. We have builders coming from Oklahoma that bring their staff, and they're coming in here to get ideas on decorating or on designs and things, because we're a step ahead of other places in the nation, and we have some really uniqueness, and I guess that's why I think it's pretty unique, and it's pretty neat that we kind of set a standard.
Can I ask, what are some of the fashion forward things about Utah homes that you don't see elsewhere right now?
I don't know what they would be for sure. I think the modern design has stepped up this year a lot more than it has in the past. A lot more glass in the homes this year than I've seen before. In the past, we've had things like bowling alleys or rock walls that they can climb and different things like that. I don't know if that's in there this year or not.
That's not in the $750,000 house.
Probably not.
Maybe the $12 million.
Yeah, maybe the rock wall. Who knows? I don't know.
No, and I think just that mountain modern vibe that Utah has is maybe unique to the rest of the country. We have multi-million-dollar views. The settings of these homes and the architects and how they design these homes are unique to, any other state that is out there. I just don't think you can get there, but people love that feeling. It's the ambiance, I think, of the entire thing. And then people are always amazed how big and large these homes are for the prices, because they go home and say, do you know what I could buy for $3 million? And do you know what you can buy in Utah for $3 million? I mean, it's night and day, right? So a lot of people fly in to attend the Parade of Homes, but there's a lot of people that don't get here, and you've solved that issue as well. In fact, those videos have been going all this week.
Yeah, we're filming all the homes to do our virtual parade. When it was the COVID area, we started a virtual parade so that those could see it that weren't able to go to the parade. We've kept that going out of demand, and right now that's why there's such a rush. The homes have to be fully done, decorated, landscaped, and we've started filming all of the homes so we can open in a week and a half.
So those will be available on the website, and that is included with the price of your ticket.
Correct.
Which is incredible. So, you can go and actually preview the homes before you go to the homes. So if you only have a specific amount of time that you have available to go to the parade, you can go to your favorites. Or if you've gone to the parade, you come home, you're so excited about it, you want to tell your friend, your husband, all of that, you can pull up that virtual parade and walk them through it and maybe show them some of your favorite features from that day. I'm one of those people that I usually go to every single home. Even though you would think I would be tired of it, I love to see what people are doing. I'm often surprised at the appliances. A lot of these I've never even seen before. The latest designs and features and trends, even though I'm not really a chef, right? I call myself a Costco chef. I'm really good at warming things up, but But there's some crazy things that even I'm amazed every single year. So definitely check out the Parade of Homes. Tickets are available right now. The show starts June 6th. It's the hottest ticket in town. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back. More with Steve Caldwell, the executive officer of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. Thanks for joining us.
We're back with the KSL Real Estate Show, sponsored by Osmond Designs on KSL News Radio.
And we're back on the Real Estate Show. Thank you for listening. I'm Jeff Caplan. Heather Osmond is here from Osmond Designs. Her stores are in Lehigh and Orem. We're talking about the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. You're selling tickets at the store, so I come in and buy them. What happens afterward?
So after you receive your ticket, you also receive a free bag and a free lanyard and a free magazine. And these magazines, Jeff, I'm just saying they're kind of collector's items. There are people like me that are regular Parade of Homes. Even before I opened Osmond Designs and I became interested in this industry, I remember going to the Parade of Homes probably since I was 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. My parents took us every single year. And I have all the magazines.
Okay, so I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
I bought my ticket. Now what happens? I pick a day, I guess, when I'm going to go somewhere. How do I find out where?
So in this magazine, there's maps. And we also have an app, so it tells you exactly where the parade homes are. And then all of the builders have signs and directionals and
Do you
whatnot.
drive up? Do you have to ring the bell? What happens?
No, just the doors are open. So there will be a greeter at each of the homes, and they let you in. They scan your ticket, and then you usually put on little booties or take your shoes off. And some homes, they just wear their socks because we're trying to be as respectful as possible. These are homes that are owned by individuals, or they're spec homes and they're for sale. Today we have Steve Caldwell. He's the executive officer of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. We have loved having you on this show. Fill us in. What did I miss?
Well, I don't think you've missed anything. The good thing is you can use your ticket all during the parade. So you could go to 5 or 6 homes tonight, or 2 or 3, go 2 or 3 next evening, even next week, go to a couple homes. You can go to all the homes once and 2 of the homes twice. And there's just a lot of entertainment, a lot of time you can take if you want to do it.
Are there people you can ask questions of if you're curious about things you're seeing in the houses?
Yeah, usually in every home, the builder or one of his foremen are in there as a host, and they're usually around the kitchen island, and they're answering questions. People ask them, like, what color is this paint or this tile? And they're very helpful in helping you.
Now say I like the paint. Am I allowed to take a photograph inside this house?
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures taken in the parade homes, and phones are going off all the time. And it's good. That's what we want to do.
People are saving those to idea books. So maybe they're not building this year. Maybe they're not even building next year. But hopefully, there's something in these homes. It couldn't be the least expensive home that they loved, that they want to incorporate. And maybe they're going to remodel. Maybe they're redoing their bathroom, or they need to repaint a room. These are the ideas that you're paying for that are in person, that you can see them. You love it. It's so much better than going to a paint store and picking a paint color off of a 1-inch by 1-inch swatch. It's House and Pinterest on steroids, really.
I know of one builder this year that he's building a parade home for someone that went through his home 6 years ago. So they went through 6 years ago, liked what he did, liked his quality of construction, the style he built, contacted him about a year and a half ago, and he's building their home for the parade this year.
So the builders are building business for themselves as well, so they want to show off their absolute best stuff.
Exactly. I think that's really important. That's what we want to do, is create interest in the building industry. And it works very well.
It really does. A lot of these builders have built their entire business from being in the Parade of Homes. I've heard that story over and over again. It's incredible. Last but not least, we want to give a shout out to Central Bank. They are co-title sponsors of the Utah Valley Parade of Homes with my store, Osmond Designs, and we love Central Bank. They are local to Utah, specifically Utah County, with locations all across the Wasatch Front. If you're looking to remodel, they do HELOC loans. If you're looking to build a home. They do construction loans. They have, of course, checking accounts, savings accounts. They actually even have a youth savings plans to teach your kids to save money. So definitely support Central Bank. We are loving having them. So thank you again to Central Bank. Okay, Parade of Homes. Steve, tell us just really quickly about the parade, when it starts, price of tickets, where to find it.
The Parade of Homes is June 6th through the 22nd. We're open every day of the week except Sundays and Mondays. We're open from noon until 9 every day. You're welcome to visit the homes as many as you would like with a ticket. Pick up a ticket from Central Bank or from Osmond Design. That's where we sell our discounted tickets. Other than that, please enjoy yourself and respect the builders.
It's going to be an incredible show. It's the hottest ticket in town. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next week.
Need food for a meeting? Make sure it goes right from start to finish. Order on EasyCater.com, one simple, reliable platform. With over 100,000 restaurants from national chains to local favorites, it's easy to find food for any taste or dietary need. And EasyCater has your back with 24/7 support to make sure everything goes right. Client lunches, team meetings, sales calls, company events, 100,000 restaurants, one platform. Order online at EasyCater.com.